Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, not much good depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Nuro luayo, na nuro luayo. Nuro luayo, na nuro luayo. Ọ dịghị mgbe ike mmadụ ga-akarị ike Chukwu. Ọ dịghị mgbe ike Nigeria ga-akarị ike Biafra. Nna nuro, onye kere ụwa nuro luayo. Nna nuro, Olisa bi n'igwe nuro akwanyo. Now the news update.
In court today, I'll read. So today's court proceedings kick-started with both the defense and the prosecution counsels introducing themselves after the matter has been called and mentioned by the court officials. So today, masked witness DDD identified himself as DDD. He has moved to the witness box and introduced himself as a DSS agent. Listen very carefully. Don't blink an eyelid. The preliminary examination of witness now commenced. So the prosecution counsel asked the first question. The government lawyer is now asking the witness questions. Do you know who Mazi Nnamdi is? The witness answered. Yes, he is IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi, who has been calling for the breakup and secession of Southeast from Nigeria. He asked him again, how can you describe him? The witness answered, he is a terrorist. The prosecution counsel asked, how did you get to know him? He answered, I knew him when he was arrested in Lagos and he incites people through Radio Biafra. Prosecution counsel asked again, where did he keep the transmitter used in airing Radio Biafra? The witness answered, Mazi Nnamdi kept it in one Benjamin Madubugu's house in Ubuli-Suzo. The government's prosecution asked again, who was assigned to carry out the transmitter search? Masked witness answered, I was to carry out the search, locate the transmitter, and retrieve it, sir. Then the prosecution counsel moved towards the witness box and shows the masked witness the search warrant for the transmitter. Then he asked him, in whose name was the search warrant issued? The witness answered, in the presence of Madubuku at his house in Ubuli-Suzo. Then the government lawyer prosecution asked, what are the contents of the container you found at Benjamin Madubugu's house? The witness answered, 2 pump action guns, live bullets, 2 pistols and cartridges. We ordered Benjamin Madubugu to open the transmitter, and when he did, we only saw household items, sir. Prosecution asked again, is what you are holding in your hand now the same video that was handed over to you for the transmitter investigation? Witness said, yes, it is, sir. Then the video evidence has now been tendered by the prosecution counsel, and presiding judge has now accepted the evidence and marked it as exhibit. Let's go on. The prosecution asked again, what were the contents of materials found during the raid of Benjamin Madubugu's house? Witness answered, 2 pump actions was found, sir, in the container. The prosecution lawyer asked, in your 25 years of work in the Southeast, how will you describe the atmosphere of the Southeast? The masked witness answered, life has been made difficult, sir, due to IPOB activities. IPOB are committing terrorist crimes and acts. The prosecution lawyer asked again, are all members of IPOB ESN also? The witness answered, yes, sir, they are. They enforce Mazi Nnamdi instructions. They attack security agents, especially the Hausa Fulani. At this point, everybody in the court burst out to laugh or chuckles. I don't think it was funny, but I felt maybe the way the witness said it and was trying to stir up ethnic sentiment was what made them laugh. Let's go on. The prosecution asked again, how do you identify ESN? Then the witness answered, they move in large groups, sir. ESN engages in more of guerrilla warfare. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gives them instruction through Radio Biafra, especially on Biafra Day, May 30th, for them to attack especially government agencies. Our facility always listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's Biafra broadcast. Then the prosecution applies to play the broadcast of May 29th, a day before Biafra Day of that year. So the prosecution asked him, how do you identify ESN? The witness said, they move in large groups, sir. So they proceeded to play the broadcast of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on May 29th. So after that, they have ended it. And in that broadcast was a place Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mentioned where he boldly said that no business person, no mosque, and no church should be touched, should be burnt. So take note of that. It was in that broadcast that was played. So let's go on. So the witness now narrated how Ahmed Gulak was unalived on a Monday, but actually 30th of May, or Biafra Day, on 2021, which is the year in question, was actually on a Sunday and not a Monday as the witness said. That's just for that. So the prosecution lawyer took center stage and asked the witness now. The government lawyer is asking, is sit at home still ongoing? The witness answered, yes, my lord. He asked again, who is Ikonso? The witness answered, he is one of the feared ESN members. On April 5th, sir, Ikonso led an attack on the Imo prison. So now they inserted the second broadcast and it is being played right now. In this broadcast is where Nnamdi Kanu was crying on the demise of Ikonso, and he was praying for Ikonso there, questioning why he was killed at home. So Nnamdi Kanu's voice in that broadcast was being heard for the whole court to listen. So listen to it, exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said in that broadcast. Ikonso was not killed on the battlefield or shot at, but in his house while he was resting. Enugu State's governor chased by Fulani, and it was never reported. We will mourn Ikonso as the Oba is mourned. Hope Uzodimma approached Ikonso to manage Ebubago, and because he refused, he was killed in his home. That broadcast ended there. So another broadcast now is being played. So in that broadcast, according to a statement from Uzomma, aka Onyami, a witness interrogated by the DSS, testified against IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, where he claimed that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu directed him to kill 2,000 people, but he only succeeded in 20. So the prosecution has now ended the reading of the witness. He has ended asking questions to the witness, and the court has gone to a few minutes break.
My people, don't hear them now. What do you make of it? Drop your comments. But remember, it's Biafra or nothing. Bye for now.